I'm not sure I can think of anything worse than actively supporting those who are trying to prematurely sexualize children. But that's what big tech has now decided to do. These companies, PayPal and Venmo, who of course endlessly blather on in their corporate propaganda about their values, just shut down the account of Gays Against Groomers, a group fighting back against the premature sexualization of children. And as their name suggests, the people behind Gays Against Groomers are gay. But that didn't stop PayPal targeting them, despite PayPal's history of corporate virtue signaling, oh, we celebrate Pride Month. Look, here are some rainbow flags. No, that's all gone. Because in the hierarchy of wokeism, trans is at the top, and it's never too young to start. So, of course, PayPal and Venmo caved to the extremists and cancelled Gays Against Groomers. But these censorship decisions are not made by anonymous corporations, they're made by individuals. And we need to hold them accountable. So, we reached out to the president and CEO of PayPal, Dan Schulman, the chairman of their board, John Donahoe, and the chief corporate affairs officer, Franz Pasha, to come on and justify what they did. Of course, they refused because they're pathetic cowards. First, they surrender to a tiny but vocal mob of activists. Then they hide behind some corporate gobbledygook, which is on screen now. Well, I'm sorry, that is not good enough. Dan Schulman, the CEO, brags about winning multiple awards for, quote, advocating on behalf of women and girls. Oh, really, Mr. Schulman? Your support for premature child sexualization is not advocating for girls, it's attacking them. Shame on you. Here's Franz Pasha, most likely the person who actually signed off on this censorship, burbling on about serving vulnerable communities. What he really means, of course, is that PayPal supports preying on vulnerable communities by prematurely sexualizing vulnerable children. And as for this man, John Donahoe, the chairman of the board, well, we've met him before. He's also CEO of Nike, in which capacity he recently said Nike is a brand of China and for China. I guess his new pitch is PayPal is a brand of child sexualization and for child sexualization. I don't know what's wrong with these men, that they support and encourage the abusive monstrosity of the premature sexualization of children. But if you happen to see them, do let them know. We'd love to hear their defense. Someone who is here tonight is the founder of Gays Against Groomers, Jaimee Michell, and Clay Travis is back with us. Jaimee, the news about this was reported by The Advocate as PayPal Venmo bans Gays Against Groomers, the anti-trans hate group. Are you anti-trans?
Well, thanks for having me on, and that opener was just so spot on. No, we're not anti-trans. We actually have multiple trans people in our organization, and just about a week ago, we launched a partner coalition called Trans Against Groomers because we had so many trans people coming to us in our DMs saying, I want to be part of this. How can I help? So we started a partner coalition, and within 2 days of that launching, Twitter banned it. It's currently still banned. So obviously we're not anti-trans, and anybody claiming that we are is disingenuous, and they're just using trans people, honestly, for covers to push this agenda through. And I think that that's pretty transphobic, and that's anti-trans bigotry. But yes, yeah, that has happened. Yep.
And I just want, that's amazing. I mean, I didn't know about Trans Against Groomers. Good on you for doing that. And I just want to, Jaimee, ask you to, lay out your mission really, because it seems to me you feel exactly like the same way I do about this, which is that, I'm totally for people being able to live the lives they want, love who they want to love, all the rest of it. I am for trans rights. I've made that very clear. But when it comes to children, no.
Exactly. That's all we care about. Obviously, we are not homophobic. We're not transphobic. We don't care what adults do. Obviously, we literally just don't want this happening to children, and especially not being done in our name, because the backlash against us is growing. I launched Gays Against Groomers for 2 reasons. First and foremost is to protect the kids, to stop the sexualization, indoctrination, and medicalization, otherwise known as mutilation of children. But also, to try and reclaim our good standing in society, which we achieved not that long ago. All we wanted were equal rights, and the activists, the radical woke mob has hijacked our community, many of whom aren't even part of the community. They use it to push this through. And it's really, it's making all of us look bad. So I wanted to show that the majority of gay people and also trans people just are not on board with this, and to just differentiate between us, to try and save ourselves too.
Fantastic.
So that's
Clay,
why
just to use Jaimee's,
and that's the mission.
Good for you. Well, we're right behind you. And Clay, just to use Jaimee's words there, I mean, what's happened here is the mob have hijacked corporate America. It's just another example of it.
Yeah, it's no doubt. And actually, they've hijacked the mob against something that everyone, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, parents of all ages and people of all ages would actually agree with, which is, you know, you can't get a tattoo until you're 18 years old. You can't buy a beer until you're 21. And many places don't allow you to rent a car until you're 25. Yet we are allowing hospitals to operate on 14 and 15-year-olds and change their bodies forever. Look, if you're 18 years old, whether we like it or not, you're an adult. And sometimes adults make decisions we might not agree with. If people want to make decisions as an adult, that is fine. But this idea that we have somehow mainstreamed 14 and 15-year-olds, puberty blockers, all of the things that these hospitals are treating kids for now is wildly rejected by overwhelming majorities of people, Democrat, Republican, gay, straight, everybody out there. And the fact that the groups like your guest here who's doing fantastic work are being silenced, even though they are speaking out for the vast majority, I think shows how often we get hijacked by a tiny minority of the population that is not representative of what the American public believes.
100%. And I just want to say, you know, even if you don't agree with a word that I've said or Jaimee said or Clay said, it's America. Jaimee should be allowed to organize people and let their voices be heard. It's outrageous. Very quick, look, we don't have any time, Jaimee, but where can people support you?
Thank you so much for that. People can learn more about us at gaysagainstgroomers.com. All of our social links on there, and there's ways to support us there either through small donations or some of our merch, which I was happy to represent today. And I just really appreciate you letting me talk about our what's been happening to us, because it's completely unjust. And like Clay was saying, this is the most unifying issue on earth. I truly believe that. We have, you know, we're a nonpartisan group. We have support from all over the political spectrum, as much as people try and write us off as a right-wing anti-trans hate group. Obviously, that's not true. And, you know, we have much more support than hate and stuff coming our way. But, you know, we have the majority of the population, and they have censorship, and so we're going to win. It's obvious, and I just hope we can win soon to save these kids, because it's getting worse every day.
Good for you, Jaimee. We love it. You're doing a fantastic job, and we're right behind you, and hopefully we'll see you soon to check in on how it's going. Thank you, Clay. Thank you both. All right. Here's another fantastic example, by the way, of the fight back against woke extremism. Listen to Barbara George, who's running for school board in Newport Beach, California.
I came and I did a presentation on critical race theory in Spanish, and they were gobsmacked because they had no idea that this was happening, because the Spanish news does not really talk about these issues, so they are in the dark. A lot of them came up to me afterwards and said, thank you, because we had no idea that this was happening. And so I came again and I spoke about the AB 329 sex ed curriculum, and I told them what that entailed. And you know, some parents came to me in tears, frightened, saying, what do we do to stop this? What can we do to help? And I said, you can go to your school board meetings. They will provide a translator. A lot of people think that they don't if they don't speak the language or they're afraid for whatever reason. And I said, no, you have the right to stand up and be an advocate for your child. So please get involved.
That whole conversation was amazing, and you can get it by going to stevehiltonsrebelbase.com and signing up for our email.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.